Counts, doesn't it? We're going to talk about grooming, and this is the time of year where it really becomes very, very important. And I've seen a lot of gadgets, I've seen a lot of gimmicks and toys. By the way, look at that basset hound. This is the real deal. It's new. It's National Pet Month all across the country. If you want to groom your dog properly, then go to the experts. And in a few minutes, you're gonna meet over the phone lines Jennifer Tipton, and she was at one time an equine veterinarian, and so she was always around animals, horses, cats, dogs. You saw bunny rabbits. She created a series of different pet grooming tools that really make it much, much easier to groom your pet. This uses, it almost looks like it's corrugated. This uses a stainless steel blade that doesn't pull or tug the underlayment of hair. It gently removes it so that your dog has better insulating properties against heat and against the temperatures that we're soon going to have in the summer months. This is brand new to QVC. I've got 5 different colors for you. I've got a really pretty orange, a bright blue, a violet, a green, and a rose. But the key is you almost cannot use this wrong because of the angle in which the blade is set and the ergonomic control on the design. This has a utility patent, also a design patent, and I can tell you from experience of knowing Jennifer, the inventor, these work phenomenally well. Jennifer is on the phone lines with us. How are you, Jennifer? Welcome to the program.
Good morning. Very good. Good to hear your voice.
Good to have you with us. Social distancing, all of our guests this morning will join us either via Skype or on the phone line. I have the older model that you created. This one is even a little larger, much easier when you're dealing with a larger animal like a horse or larger dogs. But we even saw on the videotape you grooming cats and bunny rabbits with it. The secret is that patented blade that you use that helps to get the hair that's a problem off your pet.
Right. Well, it's got a wave pattern blade, and the teeth are they go from small to big every half inch. It's very hard to see because the teeth are so tiny. A lot of people, when they get it, they don't think that it's going to work, but they are amazed by the amount of hair it extracts from the coat.
Yeah. And you'll know very quickly that it's easier. And by the way, does that basset hound look like he's not enjoying that? Anyone who's ever tried to groom a cat knows how difficult that task can be. But this is exactly what your pet and almost every breed of cat or dog needs this time of year. And it's not even the hairs that we see that create extra heat. It's that underlayment, and this doesn't cut the hair or those fibers. It just gently retracts it and pulls it out.
Right, it extracts by the tips of the hair, and animals really like it because it's almost like them grooming themselves. Like cats have a barbed tongue, which extracts the hair from the coat, causes hairballs. This acts very similar to the cat's own tongue. So a lot of people are amazed about how much their cat, who doesn't tolerate grooming, loves this thing. I mean, rolling on their back, purring, licking in the air. They love it.
Well, Jennifer, I've been doing pet products here at QVC for over 30 years. I've seen every gimmick, every toy, every gadget, every weird contraption. For you to have received a utility patent, which is the government saying, this thing works. And it not only works, it works differently than anything else that's ever been created, says a lot about your dedication to creating pet grooming tools that work and do the job humanely.
Absolutely. I was very excited to get the patent because it is such a simple tool, but it is definitely unique. It's novel. And so I'm very excited about that. I started out making these in my garage at one point, and now it's a worldwide brand. Very excited about that. And I'm so excited for people to get their hands on this new version. We've designed it to be a little bit more ergonomic, I feel. It's made with plastic, so it can tolerate wet conditions. We call it the professional because professional groomers that are grooming all day, we don't want their hands getting cramped up. And also, it tolerates wet conditions, which I may have mentioned already. But, yeah, very excited. And the colors we picked, actually, we spent a lot of time picking out these colors to be dedicated to nature. Right now we're looking at sky blue. And I actually went out and looked at the sky and looked at a lot of different blues to pick out that color blue.
Perfect.
So it was a lot of fun.
I always truly admire people who have a passion for animals and can bring products that make it easier for all of us who have pets to be able to groom and to make them happier. It also makes us happier because there's less dog hair on the furniture, less cat hair that we're wearing. We've got horses, I know you do as well, and this time of year, they really need some assistance in getting that undercoat gone. I think it's brilliant. I think you're wonderful, and thank you so much for letting us on the Sunday Mornings with Pat and Dan to be able to launch it to the world.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Be well.
It's good for getting pet furniture too.
Thank you. See you later, Jennifer.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Pick your favorite one of the 5 colors. By the way, you spend the money once. I don't see this thing ever wearing out. I really don't. I have one of her originals that she did in wood that I've had for years, and it still does the job. These are even better, I think. Pat is standing by with our next item and our next guest via Skype. Pat?
I am. The one thing you're going to find about Sunday Mornings with Pat and Dan, it's a little bit of everything. If I go back to 2016, statistics tell me that over 27